So this will be awkward, definitely. Merry Christmas, by the way, obviously. Merry Christmas. Happy belated Thanksgiving as well. I feel like there's stuff that maybe we think we're going to talk about, but we might not talk about. More importantly, I would like to discuss something. They took the penny down. This is a dime. I know I have a penny somewhere, but right now I'm stuck. Like I literally, if I wanted to move, it would be ridiculous. So it would probably be a very easy problem to solve. It's a dime. But I want to talk to you about the penny. Don't let me forget about that. Um, Chords. What's up with them? No, I'm just kidding. There are a lot of chords though, and I'm sort of entangled in the chords, and there's not much movement for me to take. So the penny, I never knew this. If you didn't know, the penny, if they have stopped making. So the Federal Reserve will not be making pennies anymore. Fine. Fine. Please explain to me, someone, anyone, why we had pennies for so long. I just learned that it cost 3.3 cents. Oh, my man. Who did that? At Big W. I love you. I can't move. Happy holidays. I can see it from here. I was like, it's kind of sketchy for me to move. Thank you at Big W. We won. We already won. That's an inside joke between my platonic friend. Um, what other kind of friends do you have actually? So the penny, back to the penny. Thank you. And Big W, we're gonna be wrapping it up real soon. You rule. So let's get back to the penny. The penny, which is not a dime, as we all know. This is a dime. The penny cost 3 pennies to make. So my first thing about the penny, because we're talking about pennies, my first thing about the penny was, how do you take the penny away? That's confusing. And like, pennies add up. You know what I mean? I was on Clown Town last night with Big W. And what were we talking about, Big W? We were talking about something that didn't make any more sense. And it was a perfect, it was literally come on, Big W, don't leave me hanging here. It was a perfect analogy for the penny, which is not a dime. So the penny cost, so my first thing was, okay, if you're going to eliminate the penny, I mean, first it was Pluto, now it's the penny. Okay. So if you're going to eliminate the penny, that's a lot of pennies. You know, I mean, like it adds up. It makes a difference. But then I recently learned that pennies cost more to make than they're worth. Did anyone know that? So so a penny is 1 cent. It doesn't look like this. It's copper. You might never see one again. I'm just kidding. You might not. So my first thing was like, let me get my little limited amount of movement I have here. If that thing falls, guys, I'm telling you, everything will fall. So my first thing about the penny was like, okay, why are we getting rid of Pluto? Why are we getting rid of the penny? This all like feels very willy-nilly, right? I was like, the pennies will add up. Excuse me. The pennies add up. It makes a difference in long-term and short-term things. Not knowing that 1 cent costs 3 cents to make. Did anybody know this? Am I the only idiot that would just learn this like the other day? So wait a minute. Back up, back up, back up. Pennies cost 3 cents to make. Where's all that money? I was thinking about the 1 cent that would add up. Where's all the money, the extra point? It's so stupid. The extra, this is completely I will blame, everyone for this stream, but very specifically a couple people. Um, why so what happened so the it takes 3 cents to make 1 cent. 3 minus shut up. 3 minus 2 is 1. So where are all those 2 cents? Do you guys see what I'm saying? How does the debt clock get to where it's at, but we're just willy-nilly throwing around 2 cents here? I mean, every penny that's made costs 2 cents to make, and it's only worth 1 cent. Everyone knows I am not the best mathematician. I wouldn't call myself a mathematician at all, in fact, but this doesn't make sense to me. And where's all those 2 cents for all the millions of pennies that were made? Does that make sense? Because I get it. You're going to say labor. No, I don't think you're right there. I don't like, yes, it costs 3 cents to make 1 cent, but I feel like something sketchy was happening with a long time with this penny situation. I'll say this. Another thing is, I'm sure a lot of you guys have been to Europe, or like my brother lives in London, so I've been there a lot. I'll never forget one time, like, because in England, like there are coins that are worth 5 quid or $5, like I don't, are they still on euros right now? I don't even know what's happening. There was a Brexit situation. I'm not keeping up. But my brother got mad at me one day. We went to lunch. And so for me, I think for most Americans, like coins are like, you know, what's the biggest coin you can have? 25 cents. Oh, you can have a $50. I don't know if they still make those. Um, those big ones, those are cute. This whole live is an inside joke, just so you guys know, so don't take it seriously. But you can look at the goal and we can talk about YouTube and stuff tomorrow because that is the point. And I am feeling a little claustrophobic, just so you know, like I can't move. But there is a Christmas tree, so we have that going for us. My brother got upset one time because we went to lunch or dinner or whatever, and I left like the tip, like I'm thinking I'm being like he paid and stuff, and he's like, "Do you have like some quid, some cash, whatever for the tip?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." But I'm putting down coins. I'm like, "Kev, I just have this." He's like, "Yeah, that's fine." But I'm like, "Is it though?" Like I remember our grandfather used to leave. This was so embarrassing. Our grandfather used to leave a quarter as a tip on the table, like at restaurants, and we'd be like, "You can't do that." Even at, like, 12 or something, we knew we are like, "Grandma, you can't do that, dude." Like, that's just like but not only would he leave the quarter down, he would put it down like, "It's it's for you." Like, what the fuck with this dude? He was funny, though, but at that time, a quarter was different, right? Like, he grew up in the Great Depression, that kind of thing. So back to the story. So my brother goes, "What the fuck are you doing, Ashley?" And I'm like, "I'm leaving the tip like you told me to." He's like, "You're leaving 15 quid." Because there, literally, coins are like, we don't have coins. The highest value coin, correct me if I'm wrong, please, is the $50, which I'm not sure they even make anymore. But he was like, "Are you insane?" I don't know. I don't even know. I do not know. It's also randomly weird that I'm in England and it's not super clear which coin is what. You can have, I think there's a $10 coin in London. I think there's a England, a UK. I think there's a maybe even a 15 one. So, be careful there. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. Had an amazing Thanksgiving. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll tell you later. Paul Bauer, Susan B. Anthony. I don't know who that is. It's gonna blow her mind when she finds out about the silver dollar. Oh, I forgot about that one. It doesn't blow my mind. You're right. But correct me if I'm wrong. There's not a coin bigger than the silver dollar. Also, smartass, the $50 is also silver. Let's be clear about that. Um, I'm in a very goofy mood. How are you guys feeling? Um, That was kind of funny though. Okay. So just to recap, wait, where's Doom? No, Doom's not capturing anything. Um, unless she wants to. Doom does what she wants to do. That's what I'll tell you. Doom does what she do. He will not, or she. See, you guys, I get really messed up with this. And I feel very badly about it most of the time that it comes up. Like, actually, I should just zip my lips. That's my new mantra, zip your lips. But I do want to say I don't mean to, because Doom is, I think her pronoun is her, right? But I don't want to say he, she. I get confused and I don't want to be rude, so I'm gonna zip my lips. Um, the turn. I love you guys. Ashley. Hi, Constantine. Ashley outsmarting everyone today. Yes. So if you don't Constantine, that was really funny. If you guys don't think this is a very like high level intellectual conversation that we're having here, you might just not be on our level. I don't know. Again, let's wrap it up with remember this is a dime. It's silver. It's little. It's worth 10 cents. There are no more pennies anymore, nor is Pluto considered a planet. What else do I have to report? I have plenty of things to report. Doom clips content, small hats clip pennies. Doom does what Doom wants to do. I don't really know much about Doom, except she's a very nice lady and we have exchanged recipes, cooking recipes. She has a killer chocolate chip, no, was it chocolate chip? Chocolate macadamia. I have the recipe. Chocolate chip macadamia, but the macadamias are optional. You guys should ask Doom about that cookie recipe because what wouldn't be better for the holidays? Um, all right, guys. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. I'll tell you tomorrow why this was silly. Maybe not tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow and I might be tired. Um, I'm always tired lately, guys. I'll tell you what the inside joke of this was, but couple facts that are not a joke. No more Pluto, no more pennies. And why did we spend how many years? Can someone find out this for me? ChatGPT is a thing, right? Can someone tell me how long we were spending 3 cents to make 1 cent while we just kept skyrocketing into the national debt situation? Can anyone explain this to me? I would be grateful. And then what happened to all the extra 2 cents? Get it? 2 cents. Constantine, I kind of am. I'm not even meaning to. My 2 cents is that everyone should have an amazing day, and a better tomorrow. Well, pennies are lame, yeah, but they're also like, for me, it was like, okay, and you guys, again, I'm not a math person. So for me, it was like, wait, but how does that? Because a lot of things cost $3.57. So you need 3 pennies for that. So is everything going to be round up to 3.40 or do we round down to 3.35? Also, this, in light of this new information, my 2 cents, we should figure out about the other millions of 2 cents that went to 1 cent. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it and I am feeling quite intelligent, thank you, Constantine. Maybe we wouldn't be so like deeply in like the debt clock would not be so ridiculous if we hadn't been spending 2 cents to make 1 cent for when did the penny start? 1910? Way before then? Okay, we'll go back to the Federal Reserve, right? And I'll leave you with this to consider. Why does no one know who runs the Federal Reserve? Asking for a friend. Stop texting me, guys. I know I'm being ridiculous. That's the point. And then it will go to patreon.com where you can follow me there. Adam called this episode My Two Cents. That's a good, well, we had a different title. I'll tell you guys tomorrow or the next time I'm live, like why this was funny. We were gonna call it $2 Make You Holla, but then I was like, it's a little close to home. Joking. You did see I got a miniature Christmas tree, so that's a thing. Someone's doing well, right? It's my 2 cents. Um, why do the four never get any love? I don't know what that means. Okay, guys. Is Doom here? I love Doom. Also, Doom, you owe me a recipe for the zucchini muffins. I'll just be waiting here, quite frankly. Um, I hope she doesn't mind that I tell people about her recipes. I just thought about that. Got some cute little decorations. I'll leave you with that, guys, and go have fun in the world and be happy. And never forget to wear your positive pants, even in your birthday suit. All right, I'm out, guys. I literally I would chill, but I can't even really move. So we'll figure this out one way or the other. Thank you for being here. I wish you guys the best holiday season. I don't take holidays too seriously, but some people do. So if you do, have a happy one. And later, skater. We'll do some yoga this week. I messed up on the timing because it literally doesn't work for my work schedule. So we're going to probably do evening sessions. And we'll probably just figure that out as we go. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.